Hello and welcome one more time to the pod. Now today we are beginning a series of up close and personal with councillors and council officers from Wandsworth Borough Council, and I am very pleased to be joined today by Steffi Sutters. Now we have done quite a few bits of filming together. Now for everyone that's watching, tell me what your exact role is, because it sounds very important.
Okay, my title is Executive Member for Community Services and Open Spaces.
And what does that mean as a role?
It covers a broad spectrum of things, and I suppose my role falls into two separate areas. The first is dealing with the council officers on the strategic direction of many of the areas I cover. And the second is an ambassadorial role, such as when you saw me at the youth games. We're really just going out there to cheer our residents on and to let people know what the council actually does.
But you do a lot of things. You know, it's not, your portfolio is really diverse now, isn't it?
In this particular role, I've only had it since May, but it's a very broad brush area. So I've been working on arts projects, I've been working with Enable on mental health, I've been working an awful lot on open spaces and parks, and on all the plans we have for upgrading our play spaces because they're so important to families and young children, and amongst other things. The two biggest areas of the portfolio are definitely fly tipping and rubbish, which just concern everybody. My mailbox on those is massive.
What's coming up for you? Anything exciting?
I think more of the same. We want to make sure that our social mobility pledge works, which we've just made by joining Justin Greening's social mobility pledge, and we want to make sure that our residents enjoy a really good quality of life in Wandsworth, and that's by keeping all our parks, all our open spaces, everything absolutely up to scratch. So it's not just a place from which you commute to work, but it's a place to be. And the art scene is so vibrant at the moment here. We've got, you know, people like RCA have moved into Nine Elms, and this is just giving a whole new dimension to Wandsworth.
But let me find out a little bit of the real Steffi when she's not a councillor. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm a mother of two children. They're actually grown up now. I shouldn't call them children, 30 and 28, and both recently got engaged, and so I'm busy planning two weddings, one of which will be in Turkey, and I'm not quite sure how that goes at the moment. I'm busy learning. My husband and I run an architectural practice that we co-own in West Putney, and we enjoy working on that. That's 30 years old. Apart from that, I do all the normal things that any housewife does.
Now, Steffi, we've worked together on Thessaly Road and the Promontory, and I know that you are hard of hearing. How do you deal with that in the workplace?
I deal with it by being very upfront about it. There's no point in pretending it's any other way, because it's not really a minor disability anymore. It's something that does impact on my daily life. I ask people always to face me when they're speaking, and it probably takes me 2 or 3 minutes to tune into a new voice. I don't immediately get it. My word recognition is not good. However, the council have been brilliant about this. I've had help from Access to Work, and I would say to anybody who's got any form of disability, never let it be a bar to what you want to do in life.
Thank you so much, Steffi Sutters, for joining us here in the pod in Putney. It's really nice to get up close and personal with someone from Wandsworth Council, and you being our first one, it was a treat. Now, if you would like to find out more about what's going on at Wandsworth Council, then take a look at their website and you can find out everything there. I'm Denise Waterman, here in the pod in Putney for South West London Television.